Well, I'm excited to be here tonight, and I'm excited to be talking about this book. We talked about it at Secretariat about 4 or 5 months ago, I think, and we talked. We were trying to get a handle on what we really need to do as a movement, and what we can do as a movement. What is our potential? Are we answering God's call? And so these are the kind of things that we talk about at Secretariat, but it's also the kind of things that we should talk about at Leaders School. I mean, because the Leaders School, for all intents and purposes, is supposed to be co-leaders with Secretariat in leading this whole movement. And as I see it, we don't have enough people who are leaders in our movement. People are willing to step up and say, I want to be a part of the leadership of this movement. This is where I want to spend my free apostolic time. Now, you know, was I always this way? Absolutely not. You know, but now that I've you know, had a little taste of leadership, boy, I really love this power. You know, I'm just kidding, because that's kind of what we're talking about tonight. Is that, you know. So we'll talk about that a little more. But now that I'm in the now that I've been in this leadership for 15 months or so, I think the only thing that God is telling me in this thing is that, you know, we touch so many hearts so deeply by bringing about an encounter with Christ, with the people that come to join us in our Cursillo weekend, and there are hundreds of thousands more who would benefit just like it. And we need to somehow make it our responsibility, I think, to bring those people to an encounter with Christ somehow through Cursillo. Unless there's a better method, I always say. If there's a better method, if there's a better way to bring about an encounter with Christ, show me it and I'll do that, and, you know, because that's what we're obligated to do, right? You know, we're obligated to bring as many people as we can to Christ. So the best method I've had to have an encounter with Christ is the Cursillo method. And so that's my only struggle is that, you know, as leaders, you know, what can we do to bring more people to Christ in our environment of the Joliet Diocese?